welcome to the third video of the sequence, but it's not a review. Not a review because, well, another one of these early access games slipped through the cracks and ended up in the queue. So these are impressions of Quinterra, which recently released to early access about a week ago. Um, so it's fairly new to that to that process. Um, from what I've seen, it seems to be fairly along in development, but since it's early access, it can be hard to pin down. Like anyway, what Quinterra is: embark on a tale of conquest across 5 domains in Quinterra. Um, 5 being Quin in what is it, Greek? Um, anyway,
Latin.
Latin. There we go. Uh, through a unique drafting mechanic, the very world changes before you. Dynamically tap into a land's power to harness upgrade crystals in combat, assemble your army, and outfit them for maximum synergy aboard your airship. Um, so it looks like a bit of a strategy game here, but I'm told it's not quite that by Petty, who got assigned this game.
Yep.
All right. So take us through what Quinterra is exactly.
The best I can describe it is if you made something like Hearthstone into a digital board game.
Like,
So take that as you will.
like in what fashion exactly?
There are a lot of like card games gameplay styles going on.
Mm-hmm.
And just the turn-based aspect of it. And the whole you need to sacrifice parts of the board itself to get the mana to summon different heroes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's all that kind of thing.
I'll take your word for it. Never actually played Hearthstone.
Neither have I, but I've seen enough of it.
Yeah. So I'm not particularly interested in Hearthstone.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, basically you're both gaining resources and spending them to defeat various enemies and to do objectives.
So, how much of this did you play?
I played a few matches. I didn't get too deep into it. But from what I've played, it's at least interesting. Like, yeah, this one, the condition is defeat all enemy units or you lose at the 10th turn. And they have other, like, don't, your enemy can't have too many more units than you do at the field.
That's a weird restriction.
I guess. But I didn't make the game. And yeah. I think there's just just a standard, destroy everything mode. And I think those are the only ones I've come across so far. So that was a mistake. And yeah, every time you lose a battle, you lose morale, and basically it's a game over if you lose all your morale, but you can like replenish it at like harbors or guilds or what have you. And there isn't any microtransactions that I can see, so it's not one of those type of card games. Everything you need is already in the game. So that is helpful. And yeah, all in all, it's an interesting concept. I kind of want to see where they go from here with this. Because if it's just going to be this, I don't know if there's enough there to keep me interested long term.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's a bit more, I guess, substance later on, then, or even just like PvP multiplayer or something like that. And yeah, I think that's it for me. The music's alright. Artwork is nice. The map is kind of 3D-ish. Like, you can tilt and move around it. From what I can tell, there isn't any like restrictions on where you can summon your dudes. So any open spot, it's fair game. But on the same note, the enemy doesn't have restrictions either. So you can easily be pinned down if you put yourself, too deep in a corner or something like that. And any other questions, comments?
Well, pricing. So the game clocks in at $14.99. So another $15 affair.
For 15, tentatively, if the concept is interesting to you, but
Well,
I
it's another thing to keep in mind is this is also early access pricing.
Yeah.
So this can change based off of what the release price might be. So
Yeah.
that is another consideration of the early access. It's another reason why we don't like reviewing these things for, as so much of this can change. So, but this is Quinterra as it is at this particular moment in time. So, yeah, that'll about do it for this game. Be sure to tune in after the break as Twilight Winter will tackle Kazakh Jack.